It's definitely been a good time, just taking it all in and just enjoying it with my friends, Isaac, Chase, all those guys, just having a good time.
So this over to the Thanksgiving story. What would you say are some things that you're thankful for this year? It doesn't have to be football related, just anything in general.
Just definitely thankful for my friends and family and just everybody who's supported me over the years and even still supports me now. Just thankful for all that.
You're kind of going through the early part of the season. You had a couple misses early on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you had to change your process at all, or is that just something that you've kind of developed over years and you believe in and it paid out?
I mean, definitely I just had to trust in what I did. Even though I struggled at the beginning, I just had to trust in myself and have that confidence that I would rebound and keep moving forward and that I could do it.
Do you use like visual techniques before you're lining up for a kick, like visually thinking through that you're making this, or how do you go about it? Like, what's kind of the mental aspect for you as you're lining something up?
I mean, definitely, like, there is a visual part to it. Like, I'll pick my spot where I want the ball to go and just see the ball going there, and then I'll just trust in it that it will.
So it's never like you're just lined up and your mind's just blank?
Definitely, like, sometimes I try to just eliminate everything, but even when it's blank, there's still, like, a few things going on in there.
Let me ask you this. What do you think about icing kickers?
Icing kickers?
Yeah. Does it bother you?
Well, for me, if somebody were to ice me and I get to kick it, I think it would be better just to feel the ball off my foot. And if it goes in, it's a confidence booster. If it doesn't, I have another shot at it. So I think it might even help. But either way, just go out there and treat each kick individually.
Barrett, I don't know if anyone's asked you this yet, but Gerald basically picked you up and grabbed you as you made that last goal.
Yeah.
Talk about that moment.
It was a good moment. He was carrying me off, and then partway through, we were kind of going slow. I realized that, like, the kickoff unit's over there, and we didn't have a commercial timeout then, so I had to run over and get the call for kickoff and go do that.
How has kickoffs been for you? That's kind of been something you've added into the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, so I've always kicked off, just not – I wasn't starting, but I've always done it at practice, and it wasn't anything new. They just wanted to put me in there, and they trusted where I'd been putting the ball and how I'd been hitting it.
Is there anything about trying to conserve, your leg? Because on a kickoff, it's obviously different than a field goal. And like, I don't know, in a general game, how many kicks you have or how many kicks you have in your leg where you're still going to have that distance. Is there anything to that?
Definitely on game day I could kick off, like, enough even if we're scoring a lot. But during the week, I definitely need to, like, save my body kicking off. I don't need to overdo it, so that way I'm fresh on Saturday.
Somebody told me, do you room with Adrian?
Yeah, I do.
What is he like as a roommate, and has what he done this year surprised you at all?
I mean, Adrian's like one of my best friends, so I mean, we hardly ever really talk about football, honestly. When we're home, it's just like we're hanging out and we're good friends and we're just talking about anything but football just because we're here so much, and we just need to get our minds away for like an hour or two and just hang out. But he's definitely a good guy, and I wasn't surprised. I knew he would come in and do well. I could just tell by his demeanor, like just being around him all the time.
First time you met him, what was your impression?
First time I met him, I don't even really remember much about the first time I met him. It's hard because when you live with somebody, you meet them and you're with them a lot. So I can't really tell you what my first impression was.
Do you think that he was maybe like a 30-year-old man? Because that seems to be like everybody else's impression about it.
30-year-old man. I didn't get that impression. I just thought he was a nice kid, like just wanted to get to know him, and then we grew a close bond pretty quick.
How different is he from when you hang out with him off the field from when we see him maybe in these interviews?
I mean, it's definitely different. Like, we're just hanging out as us, and we're just tired usually when we go home, and it's not like it's very unprofessional, like not like here. Unprofessional is when we're just tired and just talking about what we're going to eat and what we want to watch on TV for the night and then go to bed.
What's your favorite thing you do with him outside of football?
Well, we watch a lot of movies together. That's about all we do, honestly, and just hang out and socialize.